Welcome to the Venus frequency, a Venus butterfly transmission. I'm so glad you're here. In this frequency, we choose clarity over confusion, presence over performance, and alignment over effort. We listen, we soften, we shift the frequency.
Feel it in me. Soft as a spell, I bloom, I breathe. Butterfly energy. I don't chase, I receive. Venus frequency.
Metamorphs, vibe with me on this. If you're looking for confidence, courage, or a deeper understanding of yourself and your relationships, your work, or the way you hold yourself in the world, then you are ready for the frequency of strength. Don't get it twisted. Strength is not about dominance, and it's not about being unbothered. It's also not about never feeling fear. And it's definitely not about staying nice so no one gets uncomfortable. Strength, oh yeah, strength is what happens when you stop trying to control the outcome and start regulating the part of you that panics when you can't. It's the difference between restraint and suppression, between softness and shrinking, and between patience and avoidance. Strength is the moment you realize I can feel everything and still function and stay grounded within myself. It's the power to stay present in the room with your own emotions without making them someone else's responsibility and without abandoning yourself to keep the peace. Strength is quiet, but it is not passive. It's the kind of power that does not need to raise its voice to be real. It doesn't perform. It doesn't plead. It doesn't prove. Strength holds. So let's meet strength where courage isn't loud, where it's consistent, where tenderness isn't weak, where it's mastery, and where your calm becomes the evidence that you belong to yourself. Let this be the space where you listen, soften, and allow these words to meet you. I do not confuse intensity with power. I do not confuse reaction with truth. I can feel the urge to lash out and choose to stay anchored instead. I can feel the fear of being misunderstood and still speak clearly. I can feel the grief and still keep my heart open. I do not need to tame myself to be loved. I do not need to abandon myself to be chosen. My softness is not access. My softness is not permission. My softness is my skill. It's my superpower. I no longer wrestle my emotions into silence. Instead, I hold them the way I hold sacred things. And that's with presence, patience, and respect. I do not bargain with my boundaries. I do not perform calm to avoid conflict. I do not numb myself to be easy. I am strong enough to pause, strong enough to breathe, and I am strong enough to respond instead of react. I do not chase control. I practice devotion. Devotion to my standards, devotion to my healing, devotion to the version of me that refuses to self-betray. I am the gentle hand and the steady spine. I am the soft voice and the unmovable truth. And when the old part of me wants to prove, I remember, real power does not need an audience. That is strength. That is presence. And metamorphs, that is power. This metamorphism was inspired by the frequency of the tarot card strength, aligned with that Leo energy. Where are my Leos at? I hope this frequency found you at the moment you were tempted to harden and instead helps you choose softness. Not because you're fine, but because you're free. So metamorphs, let what resonated stay with you. You don't need to hold on to the rest. Stay present, stay aligned, stay grounded, and I'll meet you right back here in the frequency.
The Venus frequency, feel it in me, soft as a spell. I bloom, I breathe, ooh, butterfly in